Hello everybody, I hope you're having an amazing day. I just wanted to talk to you guys today about the Year 10 roadmap that we haven't actually seen yet. We know what was coming in Year 10 Season 1. We had a reveal for that during the SI. Then on the 13th of March, we then had the Siege X reveal. But the Siege X reveal isn't the Year 10 roadmap. The Siege X reveal is a reveal in itself, and Siege X is starting next season. So on the 10th of June, that's when Year 10 Season 2 starts, and we know what's coming with Siege X. Obviously, we've got the 6v6 game mode, dual front. We've also got visual uphaul on 5 different maps. We also have a sound uphaul on all maps. There's multiple things coming. We've got weapon inspect as well. However, this is only part of what's coming in Year 10, and we still are yet to see the roadmap. Now, I think I know some of the things that are coming because they've teased it or they've accidentally shared it with us. So I'm going to go through some of the stuff that I think is definitely coming and things that are likely coming too. I personally am expecting to see a Year 10 roadmap in May. I assume that during the Reload event, that's when we'll get the Year 10 Season 2 reveal. Because again, although we know that Siege X is coming during Year 10 Season 2, we still don't know who the remaster is. Well, I say that. We all know it's Clash. They've teased that it's Clash, but we have no idea what this remaster will look like, for example. We also don't know about any balancing that might be happening. So there will obviously be a reveal for Year 10 Season 2 that will kind of touch on Siege X, but probably not in that much detail because we've already seen a whole reveal for Siege X. But it is normally during the pro event of that season or the season before when we get the reveals. So I assume in May when the Reload event happens, we'll then also probably now finally get the whole Year 10 roadmap. At least I assume we will. I can't see them not doing a roadmap just because Siege X is coming. I think that would be a bit silly. Now to kick off what I think will come on the roadmap, like I've already said, Clash will be remastered in Year 10 Season 2. We know that going forward we'll only get 2 new operators and 2 remastered operators for the indefinite future. Clash was initially teased to be the first remastered op during the SI when we got our first Siege X teaser. They teased her then. They then accidentally shared an image of Clash during the Siege X launch. So we've seen that. That's public information. Everybody saw it. Anybody who tuned in to the Siege X reveal would have seen that image of Clash. So we know definitely it's Clash, and she was literally on the dual front map too. So we know. Oh my goodness, my aim is so bad on dual front. I don't know what it is about dual front, but it's really bad. Sorry, I get distracted by my own gameplay. But yeah, we know definitely it's Clash. Do we know who the Year 10 Season 4 one will be? No, but we can probably take some guesses at it. We will get a brand new operator in Year 9 Season 3, and they will be a defender. Raura just come out. She's a Year 10 Season 1 op. She's an attacker, so it means the next new operator will then be a defender. It does not matter if the remastered operator, what their attack or defender, that doesn't matter. It will not interfere with the new operator rotation of 1 attacker, 1 defender, 1 attacker, 1 defender. So the Year 9 Season 3 op will be a defender. Hereford Base has been 100% confirmed on accident that is getting reworked, but whether that rework comes in Year 10 or Year 11, we are not sure. However, some patch notes got released a couple of months ago now, and on those patch notes, or on every single patch note that mentioned maps, they all said Hereford Base in brackets rework. So we know that Hereford Base is 100% getting reworked, but when we see this rework, we don't actually know. Now, my prediction with the Hereford Base rework is that it's going to be such a significant rework since the whole of Hereford Base got completely destroyed. So when it comes back, it will be like a brand new map. So I don't even know if we'll call it a rework at that point because it got blown up. So they're going to build it bottom up. But if that is the case and it is that significant of a rework, my prediction is that that map will go straight into ranked when it is reworked. I can say with confidence that Calypso Casino will also come as a new map at some point in the future of Siege. I was certain originally that it was going to be released in year 10. However, now we know about Dual Front and Siege X, I'm not as confident that Calypso Casino is going to come in year 10. But I can guarantee you it is 100% coming as a map. I don't doubt that. I have no doubt in my mind. Like, when I say I'm certain, like, I'm not like 95% certain, 99% certain. I am 100% certain that Calypso Casino is coming as a map in the future of Siege. I thought year 10 would make sense since it's the 10th anniversary. What better map to include than a throwback to an OG game, especially with all the new, well, I say new operators, the new OG operators like Deimos, Skopos, all from the original games. Whether it comes in year 10, that I'm not so certain on. I still think it has a fairly high chance to come in year 10, but not as sure. I feel like we will get a reworked map this year rather than a brand new map this year, since we technically have already got a brand new map this year, which is the new map District for the new 6v6 game mode. If we didn't get the new map, I would then be like, yeah, it's coming this year. But I imagine that it's taken them literally years to make that map, and it's the biggest map they've ever done. So I think it's probably too ambitious to think that there's going to be 2 brand new maps, because although it's not a ranked map, it's still a brand new map, and we cannot discredit that District is a brand new map and the biggest brand new map that we've ever had. So my prediction for year 10 is that we are going to get a significantly reworked map. Like, not a minor rework, but a very significant reworked map. And I assumed that it would be Hereford Base, since we know with certainty that Hereford Base is getting reworked. They've confirmed it themselves. Whether it was intentional or not, they have confirmed that Hereford Base is being reworked. I see a lot of speculation online that Fortress is going to be modernized and reworked with Siege X. I would love to see it. I have no reason to believe why it would. They're not put any Easter eggs in the game is what I mean by that, for me to think, oh, it could happen, but I'm not saying it's not happening, if that makes sense. I see a lot of people saying that they think that's going to come as well. Like, a lot of pro players, a lot of casters, a lot of people are saying that they think it will get reworked and then put into ranked. And if that is the case, I'm here for it. I actually quite like Fortress, and I'd love to see it reworked to be in a state where it can go into ranked. My feeling, so the reason why I'm specifying be put into ranked, I do not think that they will no longer rework maps for casual players only. They done it with House, and it was done with Favela. Now, Favela did get put into ranked, and people hated it, so it got taken out of ranked. And it's more of a casual map. I do not think they would not learn from their mistakes. And I think any rework we get of a map, they'll only do it because it's going into ranked. If not, it's kind of pointless. So I feel like this is why I say when Hereford Base does get reworked, it will 100% go into ranked, because if not, they're kind of just wasting their time. And I think they've learnt their mistake from the previous casual reworks that they've done. It's a waste of resources, so most of the community says. Dokkaebi will 100% be nerfed at some point in year 10. Dokkaebi received a nerf a couple of seasons ago. It did not affect her pick and ban rate whatsoever. What did affect her ban rate, in my personal experience, is Blackbeard. Blackbeard being as strong as he is, or how some people feel like he's super strong. I don't think he's super strong. I don't think he's often worth the ban. With Blackbeard, he's so strong from far away, but up close he sucks. Like, he's really bad up close. I have so many clips of me destroying a Blackbeard up close. Force him up close, not worthy of a ban in my opinion. However, it doesn't stop him from being the most banned operator on attack right now. He's taken Dokkaebi's spot. But that doesn't mean Dokkaebi doesn't need to be nerfed. She's still equally as annoying as she was. The 45-second nerf thing done nothing. I said it would do nothing, and it has literally done nothing. So I am more than confident that Dokkaebi will absolutely be nerfed in year 10, more significantly than she has been. I think, as always, we will see some more operator changes that comes throughout year 10 for balancing. I would like to think that the next remaster after Clash would be Oryx. I think he's in desperate need of it, but we shall see. So new things I think that will also be added to the game that they've kind of confirmed is native mouse and keyboard on console. We know with 100% certainty now that they are still working on native mouse and keyboard on console, but in PC lobbies only. Last season, when crossplay came out between console and PC, during the reveal, they said now that console can play in PC lobbies with native M&K, but it wasn't here, it never came. We never heard anything else about it. Until during the SI, Vasti Gaming did an interview with Alex, and he asked a question about it, and Alex did confirm that native M&K is definitely still happening and it is coming soon. Although they haven't given an exact timeline of when we're going to get it, my prediction is Year 10 Season 3. This is just a prediction. There is a reason why I think that season, so I'll quickly just explain that. I think they thought it was almost ready to go. That's why during the reveal, they said it was here, and then it wasn't. So I think at the last hurdle, they probably faced an issue. This happened with the privacy setting on console. They literally announced that it was coming. Even when I loaded up the game on that season, like 2 years ago, I was like, it's here, but it wasn't here. And it's because they faced an issue with Microsoft and Sony at the very last hurdle, which meant that it could not be implemented into the game. Now, I feel like the same was probably likely with native M&K on console, that it was almost there, and something hit the hurdle last second, so now they're trying to work on it. But with that in mind, it suggests that it's almost ready. And the fact that it's almost ready and they still know that they can bring it makes me think that it's coming very soon. I think it'd be too ambitious to release it during CGX. I don't expect it to come out with CGX, as that's going to be such a humongous update anyway. So my guess is Year 10 Season 3, and that's why. If it comes with CGX, awesome, but I would not expect it, and it'll be a pleasant surprise if it is here with CGX. But if it's not here with CGX, it's understandable because that update is so big. Another thing I am expecting to finally see in Year 10 that has been announced but hasn't been released yet is weapon and operator mastery. Now, we got given badges, I think it was last season, it launched with 22, but when they first teased the badges during Year 9, or before Year 9, in Year 8 Season 4, at the SI last year, when they teased the badges, there were ones for different weapons. We saw a gold AUG for IQ, and then we saw like a bronze or a not started SMG 11, or was it an MP5? It was a gun for mute, I'm pretty sure. This showing that different weapons will have their own mastery. I assume it only got launched with 22 because they wanted to test the system, and to be fair, last season it worked fine. However, this season there are issues with the badges. I know the Ace badge does not track for the majority of people. It seems to be okay for some people, but I've gotten 3 aces so far this season. Not a single one has counted. It's still on like 0 out of 5 or 1 out of 5, whatever it is. Whatever I was on last season, it's still on. I see loads of people say that aces aren't counting, so the badges are definitely still broken. I'm hoping that that will be fixed, and then when they do get fixed, we will then get the operator and weapon mastery badges put into the game. Personally, I've really liked the badges so far, but I would like to know your opinions below on how you feel about the badges. Some people said that they're not cool enough to grind for. I personally really like them. If I saw somebody with a Diamond Ace badge on their account, I'd be like, they're probably a good player and might be more cautious, and think they're just genuinely a decent player. I don't know. To me, they just kind of feel like a new rank in themselves. But yeah, so Operator and Weapon Mastery with the badges will be coming in Year 10. As they announced it over a year ago and we're still waiting for it. But we do have the badges, so I expect us just to get a few more every season. We know for certain as well we will receive at least one more brand new weapon at some point during Year 10 Season 3. As we know that every new operator that comes to the game will have a brand new weapon of some kind. This is something they promised a little while ago, and they have stuck to their word. So with Deimos, we got the new pistol. With Skopos, we got the new SMG AR hybrids. And then with Ryora, we then also now have a new weapon with her as well. The new SMG pistol, do I call it? Micro machine pistol. I'm not very good at naming weapons, so I am sorry for that. But yeah, we got her new pistol that nobody can control the recoil of because it's actually wild. But this does mean that with the Year 10 Season 3 operator, we will get a brand new weapon. You're about to witness the biggest fumble of a round in history. I can't believe the round went that way. So mad about that. This is why pros don't fake. I actually had my friend round, and they're playing on my account as they haven't played Siege in a long time, and I wanted to show them my charm. And I was literally like not like aggressively screaming, but screaming, but like, stick the defuse. And they came off and went for the elim anyway. And I was like, yeah, maybe don't get back into Siege, bro. Now, the next part I am going to talk about is speculation, but it is speculation as an educated guess. I think in year 10, I think that we will definitely receive elite skins for Goyo, Grim, Wamai, and Ram. I think next season is likely going to be Wamai and Goyo, and then the season after, Ram and Grim. Or if they want to split it up and have one defender, one attacker, a mixture of those. So maybe Goyo, Ram, Grim, Wamai. Now, there are only 7 attackers and 7 defenders if we do not include the recruits who do not have elite skins in the game right now. But half of the people who still do not have an elite skin are problem characters. Oryx, I think he needs a remaster. Clash, she is getting a remaster. Sens, nobody plays them really. One of the most underpicked operators in the game. I think any operator who is a debate on whether they need a remaster or not, or we think they're going to get a remaster, I do not think will get an elite skin before they get a remaster, because people then might absolutely despise the new way they're played and then regret having the elite skin. But also remasters sometimes change the designs of the operators as well, so it'd be no point giving them a skin now and then having to rework that skin just a couple of seasons later. Goyo and Wamai are the 2 oldest defenders who do not have an elite skin minus Clash, but we know she's being remastered, so I can't see her getting one until at least a season after her remaster, unless she launches with an elite skin. But I don't know if they'd do that or not. I feel like that would be very bold, but I wouldn't hate it. I feel like Skopos is too new. And then Deimos is probably too new as well. And obviously Raora is definitely too new. She came out this season. Ram and Grim, I think they're old enough now to get an elite skin. And both of them are played a lot and are very good operators. So I definitely see them getting one soon. The same with Wamai and Goyo. I feel like neither of those need a remaster. They're played a lot in multiple different lobbies. And they're the 2 oldest. So I think those 4 characters will definitely get an elite skin at some point during year 10, unless they decide to double up on a bunch of people like they did that season when they done Jaeger and Mute twice. We shall see. But yes, this is other stuff coming in year 10 that I expect to see in the roadmap, and I expect to see that roadmap in May. So I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think.